Yo, if your ad-libs sound weak, dry, or just bad and sound like an afterthought, this video is gonna fix them immediately. Today, I'm breaking down real ad-libs from my own songs, and I'm giving you 3 ad-lib presets that will make your vocals sound crazy. So without anything else, let's get straight into it. The first one I have is the distorted ad-lib preset. And this one is crazy for just getting that background atmosphere that you don't really need to exactly hear very prominently, but it's gonna give you a really cool atmospheric overall filling sound. So let's listen to my own song that I have, and I'll break down the ad-libs. I've been reaching for the sides, trying to hear what you say. Got me going back and forth, 'cause I'm stuck in my head. So this is the end. I've been running through the fire where the silence is loud. I've been asking for the fire, but the walls around. As my knees hit the ground. Now, when I stopped the song, you guys could hear a little bit of that delay going off, and that is the ad-lib. And if you guys didn't really hear it too much when I showed the song, that's okay, because they're not meant to be the front face of the song. This ad-lib mix is actually pretty well paired with just, a regular ad-lib mix, and this really helps build atmosphere in your songs. So let me solo the beat with the ad-libs, and you guys could kind of see what it does. So these ad-libs here use Fruity Delay 3. So what's cool about this preset is it's all stacked up on this delay right here, and it's this Fruity Delay 3. This is what gives it that real magic, that sauce. I have the feedback distortion cranked up, and then the wetness on the input, everything is cranked up. To be honest, I made this a while ago, so I don't remember exactly what I tweaked, but this is what makes it sound magical. This gives you that grungy kind of thick sound, great for underground rap and just overall anything you make. So this preset's gonna be down below. It should be named like the distorted ad-lib preset, and all you guys need to do is really just insert the preset and you'll be chilling. So this next preset is a little bit more of a wide, spatially disformed preset. And what I mean by this is we just use the chorus on here. What I like to do is alternate either between a chorus or a flangus, whatever I think fits for the song. And with the flangus, it sounds a lot like Eric DOA's ad-lib sometimes, but with the chorus, it also gives it like a weird underwater, like loopy sound, which really helps differentiate your ad-libs from your main vocals and add a little bit more like flavor to your song, I guess. So I'm gonna play the song with the ad-libs, and then I'll break down the ad-libs. I can never wake a J-O-B. All I ever need is some chips and TV. If I gain more weight, will my heart even beat? I can't even breathe, this shirt too tight on me. I can never wake a J-O-B. So yes, the song is about not working a job. It's a joke song. I like making joke songs in my spare time, but that is not what we're here for. We are here for the ad-lib track, and the ad-libs by themselves sound a little bit stupid, I won't lie. But when you pair them with vocals, it sounded pretty good, and I'm pretty sure you guys were able to differentiate where the ad-libs were, and I'll just play it with the beat here. So with these ad-libs, I just like to kind of repeat what I said or just say random things, to be honest, because it just sounds good. And yeah, let's break down this little thing. Again, most of these, for this one, I would recommend having a more fuller mix. This preset will not have all these crazy plugins on them because you kind of don't need them. I just tend to copy and paste my main mix and then alternate all the other stuff, but everything will be as stock as possible. I would try to get it as stock as possible for you guys to download, so don't worry about that. But what I got going here is the most important parts is the chorus. This is where everything goes down. To be honest, I think I used the stock chorus preset, the default, or I might have tweaked it a little bit. I'm not really sure, to be honest, and I don't think it really matters that much. And then I have the reverb, and this is where it kind of have that atmospheric sound. You have the dry down, the wetness, the decay up a little bit, and the size is at its peak. I will say when you guys use chorus, I would recommend using some sort of high-end booster, or you guys could just use an EQ, but I like to use fresh air. It, you know, excites the vocal, makes it a lot brighter, because the chorus does muddy up the vocal a little bit. So I would recommend using some fresh air or anything else after your chorus in your chain, so then you can brighten up the vocal. Okay, and the final ad-lib technique I have here is the layered ad-lib, and to be honest, it's what the name is. It's a layered ad-lib, and I have it for the song right here. It's literally an ad-lib and a layer. And this is really cool. This is one of my favorite things to do on bridges or anything that sounds very empty and just not a lot of body to the song. And what I have here is literally a main mix, and then I just have the reverb cranked up, so it sounds very distant. Let me mute this one. And it's kind of just like a really high pitched phrase. And then this one is, I think, also the same thing. So yeah. You repeat the phrase, and then with the other layer, you go with the same melody, just a different pitch up, and you really don't need to say anything. Or you can repeat the melody. It's up to you. I mean, you don't have to stay in the box with all of these methods. This is just what I do. And altogether, it sounds pretty cool. This one doesn't really have that much of a preset for, because this is just more of a technique, but this will make your ad-libs sound really full and really cool. So let me play it in the context of the song, and then you guys will kind of understand what I mean. So it sounds pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I like it. I do it a lot, and it works. Now, the main takeaways from this video I want to put out there. Number one, please make sure your ad-libs are in key. I've heard a lot of songs where people use ad-libs, but the ad-libs are out of key, and to be honest, I have no idea how that happens, because if your main vocal is in key, why is your ad-lib not in key? Doesn't make sense, but just make sure they're in key. Number two, make sure that your ad-libs are not too loud. I've made that mistake a lot of times. Just double check, get opinions from people, and just kind of use your ears. And number three would be, don't use too much reverb. Don't crank up the decay knob, because it's just gonna make it really muddy, and that reverb decay is just gonna clutter your whole sound. And number four would be, just experiment with everything. You don't have to stay in the box of what I just told you. Music is all about making your own sound, so do it yourself. And without anything else, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. The presets will be in the description. All you have to do is just listen to my song, and it'll print out the download link. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get more consistent, and your guys' support matters a whole lot.